The A460 carries more than 26,000 vehicles a day, and more than 1 in 10 of those is an HGV. That's a lot of traffic on a road not designed to link two motorways. Drivers essentially go from 2 lanes at 70 miles per hour on the M54 to just 1 lane at 30, and even then, because of traffic, the road's often congested, causing tailbacks and delays. A new road would speed up journeys for people heading out of Shropshire and also free up local routes for drivers not travelling on M roads. But it's been spoken about for decades now, a bit like, dare I say it, Shrewsbury's Northwest Relief Road, but this project is less controversial and also just outside of Shropshire. The Department for Transport says the M54 M6 link road will boost economic growth in areas like Telford, Shrewsbury and Wolverhampton, and also improve traffic flow. The plan has the backing of plenty of Shropshire firms, including Northwood Logistics, which is based on Stafford Park in Telford. The firm's director, Chris Collier, told the organisation Midlands Connect that a new road would increase the number of journeys they make and also cut down delivery times.
OK, let's talk to Telford MP Shaun Davis, who says the project is a game changer for his constituency. Good morning, Shaun.
Good morning, Claire.
So, firstly then, your reaction to this announcement?
This is wonderful news, and as Rob quite rightly says, it's been going on and been talked about for a very long time, but the government has backed this scheme with money, and we can get on with it. It's a game changer for residents, anybody who moves across the Midlands or the North, but also, as importantly, it's a game changer for businesses. When I speak to businesses across Telford, they tell me that connectivity to the north of England and the rest of the Midlands is one of their top 2 considerations, and this really is a game changer. It'll allow businesses to grow and stay and come to Telford.
I understand it's going to generate around £600 million in economic growth. How's it going to do that?
Well, because businesses will want to take the advantage of this by expanding jobs and creating new jobs, but also just the cost savings that it will have to the economy. Haulage companies and businesses that rely on them are telling me already that this will reduce costs, which will help businesses grow, but also help consumers too. And also, if you just think about how much cars are on these local roads, clogging up, waiting often. I don't know if you've done it. I certainly have many times. You're there, 25, 30 minutes plus at standstill. All those things have a cost to the economy. And this is what's fantastic about this particular scheme, that over a relatively short period of time, it pays for itself through this economic growth and development.
I was going to say that because the government are funding it, 200 million. I was going to say, is it worth it? So you'd obviously say absolutely.
Well, absolutely. I think £200 million or thereabouts might be slightly more with today's costs and prices, but certainly if you're generating £600 million of economic development, you can see very quickly how this will pay for itself over the short to medium term. This road will be there for hundreds of years. And also, as Telford celebrates its approaching its 60th year as a new town, this was always the plan. And Ken Clark, the then government minister, authorised the M54 to come to Telford with the plan going south, and the plan was always to have this missing road put in. It's taken this long to get it. I'm delighted actually that the government has been able to back this plan and listen to the council and all the councils on the route, as well as a cross-party delegation of MPs too.
What's the timeline of the project? Have we any idea?
So this is a package of support that's been of investment that's been announced today. The next step will be to commission a contractor to do the work. But what I'm delighted to say, because this has been in the pipeline for so long and just waiting for that government investment, a lot of that work has been done. There'll be a consultation around the very specific route that it will take, because clearly they'll want to consult those communities on that route. But there's no reason why we can't get on with this quickly and allow this really vital road, not just to Telford, although it is important to Telford, to wider Shropshire, but also the West Midlands as a whole.
It's been on hold for a while. What was the key decision for it to happen now?
Well, I think this is because, I don't want to be partisan too much, but the previous government just did not back it and did not support it. They spoke warmly about it, but never put the money where their mouth was. And what we've been able to do is the new government has been very clear that they want to use public money to unlock economic growth. And for me, as I said to the Secretary of State for Transport and the Minister for Roads when I met them repeatedly on this just talks for itself. The economic development and opportunity that this does is remarkable, and it allows the West Midlands and Telford and wider Shropshire to grow and to create jobs. And you've already heard from a haulage company in Telford. I've been speaking to other businesses in Telford who say the same, that this is a game changer for them.